Most business owners don't even realize this, but the owner is the biggest bottleneck in the business and is costing them tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So in this video, I'm going to provide you with some simple strategies to map out your low value task matrix and help you maximize your business time to ensure that you can grow and scale. And if you stay through to the end, we're going to give you the framework for the low value task matrix so you can actually map this out for yourself. So let's get started. Now, this all started with a mentor that I had early in my career, and he was an advisor who'd been in the space for about 25 years. He'd been working for 60, 70, 80 hours a week, burning the candle at both ends, and the reality was that he was the biggest bottleneck in the business. Now, unfortunately, he got very sick, and he was ultimately in a position where he nearly lost his life. He was lucky enough to get a second chance, but he ultimately kept with the same behaviours and habits. And when I looked at him, I just didn't want myself to turn out the same. And I'm sure many of you don't want to turn out that way either. I know that it's probably safe to say that he's probably going to carve many years off his life due to the way that he'd chosen to work in his business. And I don't want you to suffer the same. So using this, I developed a framework called the low value task matrix. It's a process of taking the time to map out where your genius is, where you should be spending your time in your business, and identifying the things that are holding you back that are better outsourced to other people. So in this video, I'm going to cover off 3 simple strategies that's going to help you make the most of this and what you can do to free up time to drive your business forward. So number 1, you need to get clear on these strategies and the things that you do in your business that are high value and that you love doing. And we do this very simply by creating a matrix. The matrix is a vertical line and a horizontal line that I want you to draw out. We're going to have high value at the top and low value at the bottom of the vertical axes, and then we're going to have love on and loathe on the horizontal axes. Now I want you to spend the time to map out all of your tasks of a typical week. Put them into the right quadrant based on high value that you love, low value that you love, high value that you loathe, and low value that you loathe. And then put an hour amount on average of what you're spending in each of those quadrants. This is step number 1. Step number 2 is about identifying your strategy to be about freeing up time. And this is about putting value on the opportunity cost. So let's say, for argument's sake, on this side of the quadrant, that we've got about 40 hours per week of time being spent in low value you loathe and high value that you loathe. Now, what could you do with 40 hours a week of your time back? And we need to put a dollar value on this time. What would that time be worth to you? If you had 40 hours a week, how much extra revenue could you bring into your business? How much better could you service your clients? And by putting a dollar value on that time, it allows us to then reduce the resistance for you implementing solutions to get it off your plate. Strategy number 3 is what we refer to as delete, delegate, and dominate. Delete, we need to look at that low value that you loathe. If it's low value and you hate doing it, then we need to look at things that you can make completely redundant or implement systems or technology that can ultimately automate that task completely. The second part is delegate. We need to look at the remaining tasks in the low value that you loathe and the high value that you loathe and work out how can you delegate those tasks and responsibilities onto somebody else. And then dominate. With this extra free time that you've created, what are the task lists of the high value things that you love doing that's going to help you push your business forwards to the next level? This is going to allow us to make sure that we don't just fill all that time with other crap that isn't getting us where we need to go. So this is a super simple framework that's ultimately going to allow you to spend more time doing the things that actually fill you with passion and pride, spend more time driving your business forwards, stop you from burning the candle at both ends, and a strategy that we've successfully implemented in hundreds of businesses that have freed up to 1 day a week of their time and allowed them to get to a point where they can work 44 weeks a year and 4 days a week, having all that extra time to do the things that they really enjoy. This is something that we do in our own business, so I know this is going to be a game changer for you. So make sure you click the link below to get the framework of the low value task matrix that's going to make it super easy to identify the things that are getting in your way and ultimately help you maximize your time so you can spend more time doing the things that you really enjoy. Now, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure that you follow us and subscribe to our channel. If you're also interested in finding more strategies that we share with coaches, consultants, agency owners and advisors, we've created a free Facebook community for people like you to share ideas and work out how they can create more profit, more time and more personal wealth. So follow the link to the Your Lifestyle Business community. Make sure you join us and start pushing your business forward. We'll catch you next time.